Games are made by humans, and humans make mistakes. This simply explains some pretty weird glitches in our favorite titles. Today we are sharing 10 weird visual glitches that slipped into the game by accident. Video games are never going to be glitch-free. In fact, they're as complicated as that crush that keeps putting you in the friend zone. You know who isn't complicated though? Us. Which is why you should subscribe to our channel. The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time Super Slide Glitch. The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time is a riveting game that perplexes even the best players out there. What if we were to tell you there's a much faster way to get around? It's all thanks to a fun little glitch called Super Slide. The Super Slide glitch is all about timing. It's often used by people conducting speedruns, a neat little trick that should be handled with care as you are dealing with a bomb. But we promise you're not going to be offing yourself with said bomb anytime soon. The Super Slide can also be used with hover boots, equipped after you start the glitch to hover over large gaps. It also allows you to keep the Master Sword during the Ganon cutscenes, which is a nifty little trick to show off anyone you're trying to impress. A Super Slide works much the same way as a ground jump. However, the timing has to be more precise. The easiest way to do this is by casting Nairu's Love and setting up a ground jump. After you're hit by damage, you'll throw your shield up, and instead of the jump, you'll be able to do the Super Slide. This is one of the fastest methods of travel in the game, and that means you'll be one step closer to defeating Ganon and being the hero that saves the world. Overwatch D.Va Glitch. Did you think that Overwatch wasn't going to be about space exploration? Well, let us tell you that a glitch almost made that a reality when it would blast D.Va right out of her mech and into space. No rockets necessary. The 3v3 mode on the Echo Point Antarctica map would produce a hilarious glitch after an update that had players scratching their heads. D.Va normally would bail out of her mech just fine, but for some reason in this mode she would suddenly fall off the map and into some strange foggy zone that could have been linked to Stephen King's The Mist. The only thing missing was the gigantic six-legged tentacle beast. If you forgot about the glitch, you would anger your teammates because this was no place to have a buggy D.Va losing the game for everyone. If you've played 3v3 with D.Va, you'll often know that she's the last one standing in elimination. The glitch meant that not only is she spending more time out of her mech, but she would often be insta-killed, and that means it could lose the match for your entire team, ultimately resulting in a very sad day for D.Va fans and your teammates. After the May Ice Wall glitch, you'd think Blizzard would get it together. Maybe it's just best to steer clear of the Echo Point map altogether. Crash Bandicoot Gem Glitch. There is nothing more nostalgic than playing any game of the Crash Bandicoot series. Remember the good old days when the PlayStation controllers were actually amazing to use for hours on end? Even if you covered all the buttons with Cheeto dust and spilled Capri Sun all over the controllers, they still somehow managed to function. Activision had fans in a frenzy after they announced the release of the Crash Bandicoot Insane trilogy that will launch on June 30th and cost $40. We're just shaking in our boots over here from the excitement of it being only a month away before we get to experience a little piece of that sweet nostalgia. If we're discussing glitches though, the original Crash Bandicoot was full of fun and buggy moments. One of our favorites just so happens to be that time when you think you're going to get stuck inside of a green gem. In the Castle Machinery level, there's a special green gem platform that leads you to a path providing you with 26 extra lives. If you want to see the glitch, you'll need to run under the gem platform before it reaches the ground. Crash will become stuck inside and can only escape by jumping. The 26 extra lives and a quick exit out of this infuriating level is an added bonus. Witcher 3 Infinite Money Glitch. Who doesn't like a bit of extra money in a game as difficult as Witcher 3? If you've been paying attention, you'll know that the Witcher 3 series will soon be in production for Netflix. If you updated your game to the 1.31 patch, there was an ability to use a sword in order to gain infinite money. You would have first had to travel to Kaer Morhen. You'll find a watchtower to climb up and into, and there will be a skeleton awaiting your arrival once you go up a ladder. Once you see the skeleton, loot the Pang of Conscious sword, but leave the note behind. After you've acquired the sword, save your game, step off the ledge, and jump, resulting in your character's death. You'll respawn and do the exact same thing you just did to acquire another Pang of Conscious sword. You can continue to do this an indefinite amount of times. After you've acquired as many swords as you can hold, travel to the Armorer in Kaer Trolde and Skellig, where you'll find he has 1,890 gold. If you meditate for an hour, his money respawns. He may disappear, but all you have to do is run out of the area and come back, and he should respawn once again. Just beware of the taxman when using any cheat to gain money in Witcher 3. Grand Theft Auto 5. Infinite Parachute Glitch. It's probably not even close to the most bizarre glitch ever found on Grand Theft Auto 5, but it was hilarious when first discovered. The glitch would allow you to have an infinite amount of parachutes. So many, in fact, you could create a giant parachute mountain just by continuously taking them off your back. A weird and yet very cool phenomena for a game that rewards you for being bad. Never in our lives did we think we could get so much satisfaction from endlessly taking off a parachute with no consequence. That is, until we discovered once you had the parachute, it was forever a part of your body. So I guess there's always a downside to having fun. The glitch worked on all consoles, but the issue has now been fixed and you can no longer create parachute piles. You could purchase a parachute if you didn't already have one from the outfit store. You'll also need to make sure you're wearing a preset outfit for the glitch to work. You can turn the parachute off, and when you switch between the preset outfit, the parachute will continuously drop to the ground. Maybe this will cure your need to steal cars. Super Mario Bros. Minus World Glitch. Probably one of the most well-known glitches of the Super Mario Bros. Series was Minus World. It's also one of our favorite glitches. The Minus World was a world that could be entered by both Mario and Luigi. The problem is, once they entered it, they were doomed to death by either running out of time or being killed by enemies. Unfortunately, the glitch was removed in all remakes of the game, so unless you can get a hold of one of the imports or Virtual Console remakes, you will never get to witness the phenomena that was once in Minus World. In order for the glitch to be activated, Mario needs to be in World 1-2. Next, stand on top of the pipe which leads to the flag. The trick, though, is he can't get into the pipe. He would have to break the second and third block from the pipe, but leave the one on the far right so he could jump from it and move right in midair while ducking. Mario would have to be facing left in order for the glitch to work. If it was done correctly, Mario would go through the block and into the warp zone where he would never return, but instead enter into Minus World. Halo Combat Evolved. Infinite ammo. Halo Combat Evolved was the beginning of it all, you could say. It's what stemmed the creation of a surrounding storyline that would be elaborated and adapted for novels, comic books, and even a live-action web series. The first-person shooter was immediately a highly addictive, fast-paced first shooter that players couldn't get enough of. One thing we could do without, though, was the ammo limits for the weapons. Lucky for us, there was an infinite ammo glitch quickly discovered in Halo Combat Evolved. This glitch quickly changed gameplay forever. The glitch could be performed for both the Xbox and PC versions. It meant any weapon that required reloading could obtain infinite ammo. The glitch could be done by using almost any weapon and emptying the magazine. When the magazine is empty, you need to switch the weapon with any weapon on the ground before the reload animation began. This made the game think the weapon was still being held and reloaded, but the picked up weapon would have the same amount of remaining ammo as when it was dropped. Unfortunately, you would have to perform the glitch each time you needed to reload your weapon. Once you got it down, though, it was easier than trying to find an ammunition pack on the map. This was definitely much less of a hassle, and you could continue battling aliens and uncovering the secrets of Halo. Minecraft Item Duplication. Minecraft is pretty easy to glitch out for item duplication with 2 players, but have you ever just wanted to do it all by yourself? Of course, it can only be completed in survival mode, but now you won't have to bother waiting for your friend to show up for the glitch to work. In order to rule the world of Minecraft without any witnesses, you're going to need a chest and the item you want to duplicate. Next, you'll place the item you want in the chest. This item can be any item your little heart desires. You'll notice a little X button in the corner of your chest. This is like the X marks the spot for your treasure. Click this to go back to the game. Now go back to your chest and open it. Then touch the item you just placed in your chest to place it in your inventory. Now close your Minecraft game. After you open the game back up, you'll find you have items that have doubles. We have to note that this, of course, only worked on the Pocket Edition and was a glitch that would only occur some of the time. But there are plenty of Minecraft glitches that might be worthy of trying on any other devices if you have the time and research to put into them. Pokemon Blue Missingno Glitch. As any true Pokemon fan knows, there are a lot of Pokemon to be caught. But what if we told you that in one of the classic Pokemon games, there was one that wasn't meant to be part of the game at all? It was a glitched Pokemon by the name of Missingno. Missingno will oftentimes look like a bizarre barcode at times. It's a glitch that knows the move Water Gun and uses it not once but twice against you in battle. Unless you're actively looking for the mysterious Pokemon, you wouldn't have stumbled across it easily in the game. First, you need to talk to the old man found in the northeast part of Viridian City. The old man will want to teach you a few tricks, like how to catch a Pokemon. You probably already know how to do this, but just humor him if you want any chance of coming across Missingno. Once his demonstration is finished, fly to Cinnabar Island, where you'll need to surf on the eastern coast of the island. Don't go off into the water. Just stay near the water, just off of the land. While you're doing this, you'll encounter random Pokemon, and if you're lucky, you might get to catch a glimpse of the infamous Missingno. Final Fantasy VI, Psycho CYAN. Have you spent your entire life struggling to beat Final Fantasy VI? Were you experiencing strange side effects like increased rage, lack of sleep, and mood swings because of this game? If so, we have the cure for you, and it's called the Psycho CYAN bug. CYAN can be put into the Psycho mode to beat the game instantly. Psycho CYAN uses two combined bugs to make him an invincible champion in battle. The first bug allows CYAN to counter any physical attack if he is KO'd and revived while in Sky status. The second bug occurs when CYAN is inflicted with the Imp status while in Sky status. The combination makes CYAN glitch into an infinite loop of attacking his enemies. He basically counterattacks his own attack over and over and over again, resulting in the death of any enemy he's up against. If you played Final Fantasy VI Advance, you wouldn't have had the opportunity to enjoy the sight of CYAN slaying enemies over and over again. Although it did make going through levels a breeze, it doesn't mean you didn't feel guilty about manipulating Psycho CYAN. You basically turn him into a crazed maniac for your own benefit. You feel better about yourself now? What were some of your favorite game glitches? We've decided that games without glitches are like s'mores without Hershey's chocolate. Something always feels like it's missing. There's something to be said about a glitch that can add a comedic moment to a serious scene, or one that has you literally defying the limits of the game. Thanks for watching, and we hope you'll join us for more whimsically magical video game moments.